Hey, do you guys like listening to stuff? Chances are, if you're listening to this, you do. Hi, I'm Jack Austin, and with me, as always, Robert Lamb.
Hello.
Hi, Robert.
Hi.
We're here to tell the people about Seven Lamb Productions
Ooh.
and all the wonderful podcasts that we provide to the world.
Yeah.
What do you like? What kind of podcasts are you into?
I like talkie podcasts and I like audio dramas.
What a coinkydink.
What?
We have both of those.
Wow.
The only thing we don't have is rom-coms.
Sports commentary.
Sports or romance.
Sports or romance.
There is some romance.
And there are some sports.
Hey, I'd say right now is a good time for us to go through the list of wonderful shows that we put out for our beautiful listeners.
Way to put me on the spot. But we have Paralyzed, which is our psychological creature feature.
Yeah.
We got End of All Hope,
Yep.
which is a sci-fi apocalyptic tale.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
We have Atlas Avenue Beat.
A film noir spoof.
Yeah, we have Story.
Story, which is a different story every season.
And then we have Cop Doctors.
Which is a very silly and goofy podcast.
Now, hold on.
Yes.
You don't like audio dramas? You don't want it to be a planned out podcast sounding like a show? That's fine. We have some talking podcasts for you as well.
You mean like Alter Ego?
Yeah. And Across America.
And Will There Be Cake?
Whoa!
All of these podcasts are just talkie podcasts.
So much stuff. You guys are running out of reasons not to listen to this.
So then they should probably go somewhere where they can find all of our podcasts.
What? Well, wait a minute. Do they already follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Seven Lamb Podcasts?
Well, I hope so. If they don't, they need to go to at least 7lamb.com, the number 7lamb.com. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Will There Be Cake. My name is Robert Lamb. With me, as always, living in her own Barbie world on the other side of this studio, Amber Simpson.
Hey.
Hey, Barbie
What's
Girl.
a Barbie World?
I don't know. It's part of the Aqua lyrics.
I
Yeah.
loved that album.
Did you?
Yeah, it was so bad.
I don't even know the rest of the album.
You don't
I only
know the
that
rest of the
song.
album?
I only know that song and maybe like
That's
one
what
other.
that's what most of the people know.
Yeah.
The Barbie. Oh,
Barbie Girl.
It's
Were you a Barbie
weird.
girl?
I didn't play with Barbies, no.
So we're celebrating Barbie Day.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously. No, I did not. I was not a girly girl. I was a tomboy, so I like to play outside.
But you didn't have any
catch lizards and shit.
I mean, I did that too, but you didn't have any like figures, action figures, or anything like that.
I think I did, but like
Not
I
Barbies.
probably did have like a couple Barbies, but probably ones that like weren't like a traditional Barbie.
Be honest. Did you ever buy a Ken doll and make out with it?
All the time.
Dang. But
I
you
think
didn't buy Barbie?
I think I did have a Ken doll at some point, but like I feel like I never bought them. Like they were never bought for
Wow.
me. They were like passed down, or like I don't. Maybe my little sister had them.
Oh. Wait,
I don't
little
remember.
sister, then that's passed up.
Yeah, passed up.
Not passed
Like,
down.
like I don't even think they were mine. Like I think I just had
Oh.
them in my life. I don't know. Anyway,
Makes sense.
Barbie.
But Barbie is
Day.
a pretty
It's-
popular toy.
Is it still a popular toy?
I think so.
I think they still make them. Well,
Yeah,
it came
yeah.
out in 1959. It was an 11-inch tall bombshell, and she made her debut at the American International Toy Fair in New York. I think she was in a black and white swimsuit.
It's weird though because she's not like the first doll,
No, she's not.
but she was plastic,
They must-
whereas
they
a
mu-
lot of other dolls were probably like,
What? Paper?
yeah, paper. Punch
Wood?
right through
Probably
'em.
wood.
No, well, yeah, there were wood dolls, but I'm talking about like kind of like the Cabbage Patch.
Oh, right.
Or like
Just
the
like stuffed
Raggedy Ann
animals.
kind of stuff. Yeah, like kind of stuffed.
Probably because it was the first like hot doll.
Yeah, just melt right on you.
It was so hot.
Oh, you mean sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, her figures, they said, are unrealistic.
Yeah, I mean, they are, unless you're a model.
Yeah, they said that
there's a lot of
there's a lot of
controversy about that, like how that they think like that's how young girls were raised to think that they were supposed to look like, just like model, like when you see things in newspapers on TV, that's what girls were raised to think that they're supposed to look like.
I think that plays a part for sure, but
sure.
I don't think that that's like, I mean, as long as your parents are telling you,
right?
Like, and
I was
helping
gonna say
you and stuff.
it depends how you're raised. Like,
I've watched a lot of movies over my life, and I did see muscled men all the time, and I was always like, well, I don't really have muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
And should I have muscles and stuff? But it didn't like drive me into any kind of deep depression.
Right. But some people it does.
But it does.
It does.
But I also don't think that that's necessarily a reason to just, I won't say cancel Barbie, but like bring about this outrage against the toy.
Right.
I don't think that the guy,
when
it was
how
created.
I feel about it. Yeah, the guy created it. It was Ruth Handler, the co-founder of Mattel Incorporated.
So it's a girl who created it.
Ruth Handler. I guess so, yeah.
I'm just saying, whoever created it, I don't think they did it out of any kind of malice to like.
And
I hope women hate
right.
Hate their
No.
bodies.
I mean, she was. So they say she was created to allow girls to imagine what their lives could be like in the future. So they had her dressed in different clothes to say she had different careers, like a registered nurse or an astronaut
or Malibu Barbie.
Malibu Barbie.
I always remember that one.
She was a single lady for all of 2 years until 1961, when there was an overwhelming demand that caused them to release a boyfriend for her named Ken, but they never got married.
They never got married?
No. So today we're going to celebrate all things Barbie. It's funny that because we just did International Women's Day and we talked about the Roosevelt. Right?
Eleanor
Roosevelt Barbie.
Right.
And it's funny because I was just reading in 1962, before women were even allowed to open their own bank accounts, Barbie purchased her first dream house.
Wow.
And you could get her with her dream house.
So not only was it like just good for kids to have like a doll and stuff like that, but it was like, how do I word
You
this?
want to get a good career,
dystopian,
so
and
it was a good house.
Yeah, but it was like unrealistic.
Very unrealistic.
It was sci-fi.
Well, especially
for
because
little
like
girls.
it's like the big careers, like the ones that. Well, when you're a kid, you're like I wanted to be a veterinarian, which it's not like it's an unattainable thing, but things like astronaut is not very obtainable job.
Right.
And like registered nurse is not the easiest, but if that's what I mean, it's again, like it's a job you could do, but.
Well, she just married Ken. Ken could have taken care of her.
Ken could have taken care of her.
At least in the earlier years, yeah.
Had baby Barbies.
Pregnant Barbie.
Pregnant Barbie.
It's probably pregnant Barbie, right?
Probably. I don't know. I don't follow Barbie like that. But she got a best friend named Christy in 1968, and she was the very first black doll.
Wow, that late or that early? I would think it was like later, like the 80s.
Yeah,
That's
me
good.
too.
68?
That's good. Good. Go us.
Yeah.
Go Mattel.
Go society.
Let's see. Barbie ran as a candidate in the presidential election in 1992. I don't know what
Against
that means.
who?
I don't know. Who was running for president in 1992?
Bush?
Yeah. I would
HW?
have voted for Barbie. Barbie got
Clinton.
her first movie in 2001, Barbie and the Nutcracker.
Nice.
And then 2016, they stopped with the Barbie stereotype, and she got 3 new body types: tall, petite, and curvy. She was on the front of Time magazine.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
That's fine.
Go ahead. Make as many Barbies as you want.
That's true. But there's still, like, people still want, a more wide variety of Barbies, more realistic, like,
but, like, aren't there, like,
plus-sized Barbies,
tons
tattooed
of dolls?
Barbies, G.I. Jane Barbies, little person Barbies, bodybuilder Barbies, LGBTQ Barbies, transgender Barbies. Wow. The last one on here, number 8, is Kim Kardashian Barbie.
Okay, let's calm ourselves. Let's stop at the transgender one and not do Kim Kardashian. No, I'm all yeah. Go ahead, make more Barbies. Maybe they'll get more sales and all that kind of stuff. I'm all for being inclusive for all that kind of stuff. I just think that the outrage for not being inclusive when they're at least doing new ones is good.
They're trying to do good things. She now has 150 different careers.
Oh, see?
Yep. She's supposed to be a role model, inspire young girls to pursue these careers.
As long as they're white and blonde. And super thin.
And super thin.
With a big rack. Then, yeah. Do whatever you want.
Oh, boy. But so celebrate today. If you got a Barbie, play with a Barbie.
Oh, so what I saved
Girl?
from the last podcast that we just did for
right.
Women's Day or whatever, I liked the color pink as a child.
Right.
And
so you had Barbies?
So I never had a Barbie. At least I don't think I did. I had like action figures and stuff. But my mom, who loves going to garage sales, went to a garage sale one time and bought me a Barbie Corvette.
Ooh, I was going to say they used to have the Barbie cars you could drive around in.
Yeah, so she bought that. And she brought it home. And she's like, don't worry, we can like paint it or whatever.
Paint over the Barbie part.
But I liked pink.
Right.
So I was like,
it's okay.
I'm all right. And then like, so I would drive it around the backyard just in my little pink Corvette, just driving around.
Man, I wish we had pictures of this.
Yeah, I'm sure my mom does somewhere.
That's
hilarious. And it was funny because I had a couple, like my mom eventually bought me like a truck one too, like to drive around, but I always liked the Corvette. But honestly, I think it was more not that it was like Barbie and pink. It was like, I just like Corvettes.
Yeah.
And like, I still like Corvettes.
Cars.
So like, I just remember driving that around and then like later on thinking like that was just like a pink little sports car that I drove around as a child. But whatever.
It's fine. Whatever makes you happy, Robert.
Hey, they always tell girls that they can play with like cars and trucks
and
all
play
that stuff.
sports and stuff.
Yeah, I think
it's the
boys
same
can
way.
play with action dolls and
I agree.
pink Corvettes.
I agree. I mean, boys do play with pretty much Barbies. They play with action toys.
G.I. Joe is not Barbie.
Okay, but there's even like Ninja Turtles and shit. They're just
Ninja
different.
Turtle is not a Barbie. It's a giant turtle.
I'm just saying they're just action figures. They're all action figures shaped in a different way.
Okay, but it's not a girl action figure.
Okay.
That's too girly.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah, you celebrate. Buy a Barbie.
Buy a Barbie. See if they got any good ones now.
Well, they got, 150 different
or
careers?
Send Barbie an email and be like, we need plus-size Barbies. We need LGBTQ Barbies.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy Malibu Barbie. I'm going to play with Malibu Barbie in her new, like, mansion or whatever. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to listen to Aqua's song on repeat.
That's all I'm going to do is listen to that Aqua song because I haven't heard it in a while.
When did that song come out? Like
92?
No, that's not that old.
Wait, 97.
Okay.
That's not that far off.
Yeah, but
Life
I knew
Plastic.
It was like late 90s, early 2000s.
It's fantastic.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Barbie. And have a cake, yeah?
It's definitely a cake day, and I guarantee you can get a Barbie cake.
You can definitely get a Barbie cake, and you can buy a Barbie that probably comes with a cake. You probably buy a birthday Barbie. I'm pretty sure there's a birthday Barbie that probably comes with a little baby cake that you can't eat because it's plastic.
I'm pretty sure you can buy a Barbie bounce house, too, if you want to just have a real party.
Let's just have a big Barbie party.
A Barbie party?
Barbie party.
Just bounce in the bounce house and go eat some Barbie cake.
Yeah, I love it. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Solid day for today, so definitely have a cake and then celebrate some Barbie.
And buy the new Barbie for Women's Day.
Yeah, the Eleanor Roosevelt one.
Buy the Eleanor Roosevelt Barbie.
That one's built to specifications, right?
Yeah.
It's just like her. Okay.
She has a pretty dress. Do it.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, thanks for joining us, guys. I guess that does it for this day. Go have some cake, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. This has been a Seven Lamb production.